Boogie to a ticket chess commentary we have here. Ladies and gentlemen, levkool 1983 versus Grabika. Grabika up in the biggity black, gonna move the queen forward to d5. Good play. Both players developing the horses here. Grabika, we've seen him quite a few times before. He's super duper good. He's got the riggedy ranking that is actually equal. Wow, these guys are dead even in the rankings. Yevkool, also known as no, I can't remember his name right now, but it's a pretty good name. Rufin, maybe? Leo Rufin? I don't know, but he's pretty good. Yevkool, 2143. And ladies and gentlemen, he's representing the white move out. Here comes the wowzers. Look at that development here on the biggity black side of the board, ladies and gentlemen. Just pushing his rook, making the rooks ready in the future. Meanwhile, white is looking a little less. He's moving his bishop back and forth. Don't know about that. Actually going to be stuck away in the safety. Wowzers, that's a great defense from white. That bishop able to sneak on in the backside of the king side base. But here the attack is totally on the black side, queen side of the biggity. What? Here's sneaking on in is the horse as he jumps on into battle. The rook is gonna exchange, and look at this, a very interesting move here. And then here comes the queen versus queen, aligning both of them on up. And then the queen development of Grabika, looking very good, actually hopping down into the middle of the map and setting up shop for the future. But here, wowzers, look at that attack there from Yevkool, moving that bishop skirt and making that queen really run on away, ladies and gentlemen. Still, the file cleared on up. The C file. Everybody likes the C file. And here comes the biggity bishop of that was tucked away and riggedy ready. It's a showdown. I can't whistle, but I would do with the Mexican standout. Whoa, it's showdown no more. Black jumping on in there. Gonna be eaten up by that rook for their efforts, however. Black still looking very good here on the attack still, ladies and gentlemen, and still has that riggedy rook down the C-file. Everybody likes the C-file. And will the eventual development of white they have a very good defense. Don't count me wrong. That just might not be the best place for a riggedy rook to be. Very offensively positioned. The queen gonna move on over and kind of pin this rook on in as white does not want to exchange their queens. And here, steamrolled ahead, choop goes the biggity bond right down that D file and putting that pressure on that horse. Horse gonna have to biggity back on up as expected. And what is black gonna do now in the sticky world of chicky chess biggity blitz style? Spacebo to my friend Ernie Baltazar and the Filipino Bliss Chess Arena YouTube channel of awesomeness. The biggity best place. Whoa, there goes the exchange. Ladies and gentlemen, black on the assaulting right down the C file as expected now, but luckily for the white, they have that bishop there. And still the bishop's not going to want to be moving too far forward. Here comes an assault from the queen. Going to try to gain some good positioning up here on the king side of the big board here, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a king side sneak on in there, and now black going to have to offer up an exchange. But once again, white is not hoping to take that queen exchange and going to move on into the miggity late game here, ladies and gentlemen. How much time? Well, no, it's just the middle of the game here. Plenty of time on the clock for both these players. 3 minutes for Yevkool, who's been playing it pretty cool this entire time, but Grabika a little bit behind on that clock over there and needs to make something happen on the assault, however. And here comes the counter assault from that queen once again, threatening this, and no queen offer up here from black this time. Black likes the queen to be on the D column there, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Here comes the bishops offering an exchange not to be taken here. Or will it? No, I promise no biggie burping. 对不起, I'm so sorry. Chicky, wiki, wiki, Warcraft, chickily chess here. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I didn't mean to be burping on the meaty microphone. Sorry, Ernie Baltazar. Spacebo to Ernie Baltazar for the super Baltazar, who brings that chicky chess to us every diggly day. This game taking place on March 11th, just uploaded today, and smoking hot right off the burners into the oven, and put some hot pads on because I didn't think it was so hot, but this game is pretty dang fresh off that briggity burners there, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Gravica moving the queen down, and once again trying to set up this D file for that forward advancement, and going to be later on capitalizing on that here. But Yevkool just playing it cool with 3 meaty minutes in the biggity bank, and can do whatever he wants. He could take a nap here for 3 more minutes on the clickety clock. But the liggity late game has been, because the miggity mid game, which it is riggedy right now, has already been crossed. So cross that finish line, and now we're into the late game, and time is on the side of play it cool, Yevkool. Gravica still lining up for a super sweet sneak in their attack, and once again threatening with the queen is Yevkool, who plays it pretty cool in this game. 1 minute extra on the clock. There's the exchange. Black trying to cash these chips in, and what an aggressive play here from Biggity Black. Wowzers, lining everything up for this one Biggity move. And here comes the offensive Biggity peon skirting on up there, that pawn, just getting his pawn on and attacking that queen. And here's the offer of the exchange from Black. Now it's White's turn to decide if they want. Nope, no, not likely. As White gonna move on away there, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Black too easily able to exchange queens, and that's what they like to do. And Gravica needs to make it happen. 1 minute and 13 seconds on the clock. Still 2 minutes for Yevkool, as they just once again play cool and then work on their positioning of their main units here. Still, but Black on the attack has the better pawn positioning. Here comes a swoop in from, and there's the offer to trade right now. Pawn for a queen. My pawn for your queen. Will you decide to trade? No, not likely. Gonna move on back. But now on the attack, here's the trade-off. And ladies and gentlemen, what's White gonna do? It's gonna be right there. And not able to take down the rook as White, but still able to keep the PD pressure on his opponent. Moving to the backside of the base. Don't know about that. Might be not so good for that horse later in this game. Still, the queen has that double down on it, the E file there. But not a lot of pawn pressure. Really, White just wants to crush it by taking this one pawn from Gravica, but the times have just evened out. Wowzers, Gravica and Yevkool, as it boils down to 2 minutes on that clickety clock. Who's gonna win? I don't know. Here's the aggressive play from Biggity Black. Gravica has been aggressive this entire time here. Now, Biggity moving his horses down, sees an opportunity once White doesn't have that horse into the battle. What are you doing all the way over there? Ladies and gentlemen, can Gravica, on 50 seconds on the clock for Gravica, and Yevkool with 50 seconds on the clock. Gravica has evened the times up. Both players, 50 seconds on the clickety clock. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, who's gonna win this? A cheeky chess blitz style extravaganza, being brought to you in part by, who's our sponsor? Nobody, actually. Nobody wanted to sponsor. Oh, yeah. Filipino Biggity Blitz Chess. Ernie Baltazar sponsoring this game. And Ernie just had his 80th birthday. Man, oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Ernie. I know he's not passed on yet, but he will be missed. I will miss him. He does the best chess, best chess channel of all the time. Happy birthday. It's been almost half a year since his last biggie birthday, but wowzers, here comes the crushing rook assault. White on the ropes as Gravica leave it 15 15 count 'em seconds on the biggity bank. And here he's got to make it happen. White easily skirts right up. And now Grabiko's going to run out of time. 23 seconds on the clock for levkool. Plays it cool. Both players. Here's the chicky check. And there's the double down. Here's the chicky check. And the chicky checkmate. OMG! We see Grabiko defeating with just 8 seconds on the clock. The checkmate. levkool played it cool, but in the end, the aggressive play of Grabiko took that win down to the biggity bank and cashed it on in. Chicky chess.